All right, all right, all right. Well then, my friends, here we are again. I am so excited for this. So, we did a little checking yesterday to find the good seed that we need for this playthrough. So, for those of you who don't know, we did start a new super hardcore challenge run yesterday. Problem with it was that the rivers mod and the land gen or landmass, whatever, landform mod kind of messed up the rendering, which I've heard a lot of reports of. There seems to be ways around it, but it seems very finicky. I don't know how, given how little I know about the game, I think I'm just going to stick to vanilla for now. We're still going to play with the 200% hunger, 400% spoilage rate. It's going to be really, and of course hardcore. It's going to be a really difficult playthrough. Now, we are playing with the crowbar mod still, which is a huge W, because that's one that we desperately need to be able to decorate the way that I want to without pulling out my hairs. So, I have a seed prepared. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. So all we got to do is copy the playstyle like this, and then we go into single player, and we create a new world. Super hardcore challenge. Customize. Paste in all the settings. Now we have all the settings that we want, and of course all the generation that we need to be able to have the world be exactly the way we want it to be, or at least roughly. Hunger rate 200%. Food spoilage rate 400%. We're still using the map. We are playing with cave-ins, and we are playing with soil having instability. So prospecting is going to be a nightmare. But I feel confident. I feel like we can do this. That is not what I meant to paste. That is the game settings. This is what I wanted to paste. So I have the coordinates to where we want to start a base. We just have to run there. We just got to run as fast as we can. It is about 400 blocks away, which shouldn't be too bad. And then we can immediately set up camp and start gathering what we need. We need to locate clay, though. I don't know where that is, but I have seen a little bit of food around, so we should be fine on that. But yeah, that's the general gist of the situation today. So yeah, we'll be going. I might edit this into a playthrough on YouTube, but it will probably be a voiceover, more like a summary of everything we did, and then just show clips of the game. So I'll be playing with in-game music, because if I do edit it into video, I'm not going to have the original sound anyway, except for some moments maybe. So we're going to go with our little guy here. I liked the way he looked. And then we're going to play Blackguard, because we already have 200% hunger, and now we have another 30%. So it's going to be very, very hard to survive. Not to mention, don't sleep on the other negative aspects of Blackguard, the less loot from foraging and wild crop harvesting. It's going to be hard to survive. It's going to be very, very difficult. Very excited for this, because I like a good challenge. Wait, this is where we spawn? I don't recognize this spawn at all. Well, we'll have to trust the process and run to the coordinates, I guess. Ghost on a walk with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Welcome back into the duck pond for the 45th month. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I tried to open Paint, it opened Notepad. I don't know if I'm crazy or if the computer is crazy. Let's turn this off. Let me switch over to multi-stream. If anybody on the YouTube side of things or on TikTok has said anything, I'm truly sorry. I have not seen your message in the last 9 minutes. So if you don't mind, feel free to send another message if there's anything you want me to read. Otherwise, we're gonna be getting on with it here. Still need a notepad open for a little bit longer. So Paint, as we always do when we how do I okay, you know what? I'm so sorry. I don't think I'll be able to draw you a duck, man. Because the game is kind of like... Wait, actually, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can move this over here. This over here. Now, in theory... Nah, it doesn't work. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a bit finicky. I apologize. No duck. I'm so sorry. I can give you your money back. Maybe. I don't know. I can't make any promises. But yes, doesn't seem to work. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in, Critzy, as well. Sorry. Nice bonus all at the start. It is. Yes. We also have a cracked vessel right here. Blasphemy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Let's get started on gathering some stuff. We already have an axe. Look at that. That's one less tool we have to worry about. Ain't that something? That's not flint. Okay, we need to get flint first. You can find stone path. Didn't even know that. I just gotta take a quick look around and see if there's any more cracked vessels. We are a blackguard, so we get less from them, but we still get something. And yeah, you're right about the bony soil too. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, there's another one. Bro! What are the odds? What? We just need a spear now. Like, this doesn't, like, the funny thing is this doesn't save a lot of time. It's just flint tools, right? But that's kind of crazy, actually. We just need a spear now. I thought that was a spear. I deadass thought that was a spear. That's... What is going on? Why are we getting so many tools? We don't even need this. We don't need that many knives and stuff. Actually, a knife might be nice. We're going to break through it pretty fast, so... Oh, there's another trader right there. I do want to mark down the traders. We have one where we're going to build. And there's also a lot of food here, by the way. Huge foods around here. Lot of food right there. I want to check which trader this is. Apparently that matters. I still don't like... I know a lot more about the game now than I did before. H-log. I did see some logs. Is that a good thing? I do know a lot more about the survival goods. Sorry, I'm scrambled here. You can buy black bronze spear. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. 7 gears, that doesn't say. Hey, oh, he says halite! No way! He sells lime too. I don't know. Anyway, survival trader. Survival trader. Because apparently, like, I know a lot more about the game now than I did before. But apparently, there's a lot that I still don't know. So, for example, I don't know what the different traders do. But I do know apparently that's important. So, they do different things, so you need to kind of mark them down. I do know that. But I do know how prospecting works now. I know how leather making works, for the most part. I'll still have to look it up, as I do with all the other things. But I do kind of understand it now. So I'm going to try and gather as many cattails as possible from... Welcome in, Sailor, by the way. I'm going to try and gather as many cattails as I can over here. Because by our base area, there's a lot more cattails. But we can use those for reed baskets and stuff. Because I'm thinking maybe we should have some inventory now. Because last time it was kind of a struggle. Kind of a mess. I'm going to try and avoid that this time around. Okay. You have a lot of berries. I'm just gonna pick them for now. This is just to stay alive. I want to see where the other cattails are. I don't see any right now. Yeah, anytime... Oh. Anytime we see berries, we gotta grab them. There's so much food in this area, man. I see crops over there. Okay, let's just move on. I still don't see any cattails down there. Now, which direction is home? Is it this way? No. This way? No. This way? Nope. It's this way. Mine is 85, so it's this way. We do... Oh, there's a lot of mushrooms too, bro. We found a good seed, man. There's plenty of food out here. This place has common rain. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think we looked it up this time, and it's not raining that often where we're building. It's common, I think, which I'm fine with. Common is perfectly fine. We don't need that much flint right now because we already have a lot of the tools. But I'm still gonna go. And we found copper. Lovely. But I'm still gonna gather whenever I see it. I'm not gonna go crazy on it though. We can run straight to the spot. I will look around and see if I find any... Oh, chickens. I hear them. We're gonna get animals early too. I have a starter base layout prepared. So I know kind of how I want things to look. You kind of want to kill him, actually. Well, I guess we're not gonna have chickens for long, huh? Those chickens about to be dead. Dead as hell, boy. It's a black bear, but I'm still kind of scared of it. Will that be the end goal for this super hard? What will be the end goal for the super hardcore? Beating the game. That's the plan anyway. If I fail, if it's too hard, I might go back to my old save. But that is only if I die to like hunger or something. If I died just because, you know, a bear got me or something, I would have died anyway, even on the other save. So for that, I don't care. That's fine. I can restart at that point. But yeah, the goal is to beat the game with these crazy challenges. Now, obviously, I don't think there's like an actual term for super hardcore. So this is just my take on it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where the bear is. That's typically the problem with preparing these little pits. But, at very least, now we have a pit over here. Wherever it was. I already forgot it. Over here. We can mark this down. And if we do get chased, we have that pit right there. That's why I like marking it down on the map, so I can quickly go to it if needed. I walked a little bit too far this way. Right here. Oh, clay! Oh my god. Lovely days. Wonderful. Let's actually get some clay immediately. We can get like a stack. That should be enough. That is minimum work for a lot of reward. Maybe a little bit more just in case. I want to have enough for 3 bowls, 1 cooking pot, and a storage vessel. Storage vessel is 35. I don't think we need much more than this. Make another, or make one of those, get some inventory going. Berries are our go-to in the early game for food. There's nothing better. Like, it's so damn good. Okay, I think I see home. It's right here, I believe. More chickens. Okay, there's chickens right there, bro. Crazy. Okay, getting chickens is not gonna be hard. Okay, I want the mature turnips. We're gonna make a farm out of this. Did I check if there's water nearby here? I mean, there's this one here. Is that enough? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if I checked this ahead of time. If I did, thank God. If I didn't, God, I'm lucky. But yeah, right here is where we wanted to settle. Because there's a merchant right there. There. I don't know what trader is yet. We'll check that later. For now, we need to settle down. We need to have an actual hut this time. That I need to prepare for. So we're going to get to that immediately. We could actually clay form right now, couldn't we? That would take 20 hours. It would be done like in the morning. Oh, that's not bad, bro. A bit scary though. I guess we could do this maybe. Okay, maybe not. Forgot about that. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, we can't do that. I guess, oh, we can make it into packed dirt, right. Actually, we can make it into ram dirt because we're going to build with that anyway. Ram dirt should have the same effect. Like this, like that. And now we can clay form up here. So, let's make the storage vessel. We're getting started early, my friends. We'll have our cooking pot in the morning. By the way, welcome in, Ghost. How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, already. Sorry. I'm waking up. I think I already did say good, like welcome in. So, I just making sure. But if I did say it twice, then yeah, I'm done. It's hard to see your name. I have dark mode activated, so your name is practically invisible to me. I just want to let you know that. Just thought I would let you know. Okay. Don't have any water. You might not need water in game, but I certainly need it in real life. Okay, that's one. Can eat, actually. There's no reason to skimp out on food right now, because we do have a lot of food. This time around, we actually have food. While we're eating, I kind of want to get my bearings here. Do we have any visit? Is that quartz? That's quartz up there. Awesome. Yeah, I don't see any clay nearby, so we're gonna have to use that clay spot that I did have. Still not that far. We're gonna have to go back a few times to that to ensure that we have everything we need. And there's those. And then the cooking pots. Yeah, we'll worry about food tomorrow. For now, we just gotta get this done. This will make or break us. We're doing good, man. We're doing good. This is potentially the strongest start we've ever had. And I couldn't think of a more fitting save to have this start on. Didn't somebody do like this? It's just feels easier to do it like this. Less waste too. Nice. Okay. Now. Let's put those down, and we can make a little charcoal pit over here or something. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just needs to work. I will make 4 at a time this time. I think we have the luxury to do that this time around. I will turn this into rammed dirt, however, out of the safety. don't want the fire to spread. Oh god. What happened to the dirt, by the way? Okay, making this next to the mountain may have not been the wisest choice. Gotta be careful, guys. It's dangerous stuff we're working with. We need 30. This is why I kept the other knife, by the way. We're definitely gonna break it. Gathering cattails and whatnot. There you go. And we'll break all of the grass around it to make sure it doesn't spread any further. I don't think we have to worry about that, to be honest, but I feel like doing it anyway. Borax? What? We have borax in our base? Isn't that what you need for, like, tanning or something? Borax. Grinds into powder borax. Ingredients for what? Oh, it's a dye. Never mind. I thought it was for tanning. I don't know. I heard it's good anyway. Like, look at the food we have around us, man. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's common rain. Nice. This is perfect. This is perfect. The perfect save, man. Oh. And we have red wine cap. You can eat those, I believe. Yes. And we have puffballs. Oh, my God. Can you say God seed? Oh, and I'm eating when I'm full. Oops. I'm so excited, guys. I'm sorry. I can't handle it. I can't control myself. Another one of these. Much needed at this point. Now we can finally get the last of this. Although we should probably light the thing on fire first. Let's get one more. Just so we can have inventory for everything. I would be missing one cattail. Yeah, I do believe there's a lot of cattails over there. Yeah, we'll chill for now. Let's get our sticks. We need 24 sticks, right? Maples always have sticks. My go-to for this kind of thing. I don't know how many animals are nearby here, but gonna have to hope there's not that many. I mean, animals, sure, but not bears. Three sticks, getting there. This is a bit deeper. Gonna be scary. Okay, that's good enough. Let's chop this tree now. Since it's missing a lot of leaves, this should not take very long to chop. I'm gonna make sure I look around me. Yeah, we're not getting ambushed by anything. Actually need more than that. It's the fourth. Isn't this the first tool we're napping? I think it is. That's actually hilarious. I do believe that this is enough wood for what we need. I haven't found peat yet, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Peat's not the most common. We also need medium fertile soil, which I don't see around here, which could be a problem. But we can wander off and see if we can find any. Not too worried. Go ahead and do this. Boom. And then... 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. And then... take this. Okay. So this will all be done at 4 p.m. or no, at 2 p.m. tomorrow. 14. Good, good. Where's the maple that I threw out? There it is. Might as well plant it somewhere, but... Alright, we need to eat. Alright, we're staying alive. Now we need to worry about cattails. If I'm not mistaken, there was a lot of cattails over here. We need some reed baskets too. I want to get 2... maybe 3 reed baskets. We're gonna need a few animals to bring back. I think we can do 2 to begin with. I recently learned that there are olive trees in the game and some other things like plant trees in warmer climates that you usually don't see when you choose to begin a temperate climate. Or it depends how close you are to the equator. I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, there's definitely different items or animals and crops too. And trees and such, depending on whether you're south or north. We are on the equator, so we're like right in the middle, right? Where it's temperate climates. So it's easy to survive here because for a beginner. But it's easier to survive in the winter in the south. But it's easier to survive in the summer in further north. Because it doesn't get so warm that the crops kind of die, you know? So it definitely has a lot of benefits and negatives depending on where you are. Temperate has a little bit of everything, so that's what's a nice start for beginners. Such as myself. Okay. I think I can start gathering bushes now, to be honest. And berries, of course. That is really, really dope for sure. There's a lot of food here. We're just gonna have to come back for it. I will keep chopping cattails too. Okay, it's a strong amount of food to have. We should be able to make ourselves a nice little starter hut without too much concern here. Since we haven't really taken any damage yet, we don't have to worry about first aid yet. Get ourselves enough for 1 reed basket for now. Or do we go straight for the 2 maybe? Maybe we do. You do need a lot of storage. And you can turn them into traps. That's why I don't mind making them, because they have another purpose later. We need them anyway to catch chickens. And pigs, maybe, if we can get the piglets. So much tool here. It's actually kind of crazy. This time around, I'm actually going to use oil lamps, by the way. Because I realized they actually light up a lot. Only problem is they cost fat, but As long as we're out hunting a lot, we should be fine. We need 48 cattails here. Actually, we need 56 because we want to have some for first aid. Well, we don't need first aid yet. We're going to need it later. Might as well get it now when we're here anyway. But yeah, there's a lot to learn in this game. Even down to stuff like prospecting. Like, prospecting is real. But that's what people do in real life. The process might look slightly different, with a bit more, like a lot more steps to it. But it's definitely a real thing. Really cool. Like, miners would look around on the surface to see if there's little bits of any sort of minerals that they're looking for. And then they would, like, scrape the side of the rock to kind of figure out what kind of minerals are in it, so they could... maybe the miners didn't, but they probably have some geologists or something doing it for them. But it's really cool how that stuff works. So much food I want to grab here, but we can't. Not right now. It's not the time. We do need a lot of dirt, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that now. We just need enough for a tiny little hut to oh crap. To put a bed in, and to put two chests in. That's all we really need. So how much would that be? Like half a stack, maybe? Go with 30. Easy divisible number. We're gonna reuse the dirt late or the rammed earth later for the walls of our building. Although, couldn't we just make mud bricks? Mud bricks are really cheap. Yeah, I might just make mud bricks instead. You can make a really easy starter house with mud bricks. Oh god. Breaking bushes can also make it cave. Alright. Make a little hut for ourselves. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Like, use a little less amount of resources you can. Something like that. You're good for 22 hours, we're good. I think I chopped some flowers. Yeah. Oops. Actually, we need this. It'll cook later. Yeah, the roof needs to be higher. Well, 1 hour, 1 hour-ish break before second test. You're already done? Damn, you're fast. Look at you popping off. Welcome in, Rach. Welcome, welcome. How do you like my starter house? Be nice. Be nice, guys. Be nice. Yeah, good luck with the second test. Nice to have you by. Not a long test, was reading once, I can do this pretty fast. Well, there you go, nice. Heck yes. And we have a portal right by our house. And there's a guy right there. Well, not my problem. Actually, that is exactly my problem. You know what, let's get some horsetail first. Need to heal up. And maybe a weapon. Like, that would also... I should probably also drop off my items in the chest that I just made, that I just left empty for no reason, because I'm stupid. So, maybe do that. Well, your home is so square. It has a top. Not exactly square. It's almost. Okay. A lot of flint. 2 pieces. To me, that's a lot. There's so much food everywhere, man. We're getting our cooking pot in about 8 hours, roughly. So, we need horsetail. Oh, there's cattails here too. Horsetails are in the forest. But I feel like this is... I guess it's more like this type of forest. Wait, is that it? Oh, I think that's it. Go. Now we have first aid. So, food is sorted, first aid is sorted. Now we just kind of need food. More bushes. Next one is a hearing. That's the worst one. Trying to understand Swedish speaking as hell right now. I completely understand. That's very normal in the beginning. I know you'll get it. You're a quick learner. Like, there's so much, like, stuff around here. Like, so much. More borax. I love Vintage Story. What in all is entailed in Super Hardcore? So, Super Hardcore, this is like more like my own thing. This is not like a community-driven effort or anything. But Super Hardcore is playing hardcore, so if you die, it's over. And you're playing with 200% hunger, 400% spoilage rate on food and stuff. That's the highest it can go. It can't go any higher. And then you play Blackguard for extra 30% food. So if you see my food, it is mind-blowingly fast how that goes fast that goes down. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You don't get a calm moment. When we go out to, even when we have the cooking pot, when we go out to prospect later, we're probably gonna need like four bowls of food with us everywhere we go because we're gonna be starving so much. So you need to be crazy fast with gathering food, setting up farms, making it large, to be able to survive. Because the food situation, it's dire, man. It's real bad. It's actually worse than you think, if you could believe that, you know? Because if I understand it correctly, when you use 200% hunger, it's not twice. Apparently it's 4 times as much food. So, including the Blackguard perk, I would wager I need about 5 times more food than a normal person does who plays the game with the regular settings, with the commoner class. I think 5 times sounds about right, given how fast the food actually goes down. Like, let me actually show you. Because we're about to run back to our base anyway. Ah. Also, fun thing. You see how we got 2 stacks of cranberries right there? Why do you think that is? That is because in the few minutes, by the way, in the few minutes in between the cranberries that we looted, they have already spoiled to the point where they are considered different items. So when they don't stack together anymore. These ones we just picked, they're dying in 11 hours. That is half a day we have to store them, to cook with them, to do anything with them, to prevent them from spoiling. I love the idea of this. Yeah, it's actually really fun. Good luck on the test. Yeah, I hope it goes well. Yosian, welcome in, Dismay. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Oh, no way. If we can trap these, we need like a lot of sticks for this, but if we can trap those, that'd be crazy. We need a crazy amount of I mean, they're probably not going to leave, right? I mean, they're going to wander around, so we can trap them another time. This is not the time to worry about that. For now, we need to... We're almost going to get our cooking pot. I want to set up a base pretty early. I want to get the crops laid out very fast, too. We're going to have to clear out a pretty huge area here, I think. Can get rid of... maybe not. Let's drop off some stuff first. I said you just tuned in. Welcome in, Nico. Welcome. Let's eat these. You see how our food is already half, by the way? Didn't we just eat? Why am I not getting anything from that? Oh. I think I might be bugged. I'm gonna reload. There's no way they spoiled to that point already. There's no way they've already spoiled. We have 400% spoilage rate, but there's no way. That's not it. It must have been bugged. But yeah, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Day 1 would have been had to go perfectly. How many times do I have to restart? This one is the first try for today, but I've done this playthrough this a few times. I do recommend starting a world that has plentiful of food, though. Like, you gotta find, like, preferably, I prioritize places I like that they look rather than how good they are. But generally, the areas I like are areas that will produce a lot of food, because it's usually pretty flat, it's usually not very bushy, so there's a lot of food in those areas. There you go. Now the food is working. Cool. So, look at all the bushes we already have. Very nice, very nice. And we can put away some of these, some seeds as well. And we need to get medium fertility soil. That's a huge focus right now, because we need to plant all these crops, and we're gonna plant them right there. We're gonna make a little farm for ourselves. But for that, we need medium fertility soil. We can pick up bushes in the meantime, though. Just because we need to frickin' survive. The struggle out here, guys. Resin is very useful. I just realized we need makeshift armor too. That can wait, I guess. Our cooking pot is done in 5 hours. So much food, man! This is crazy! Okay, here's our little guy. What kind of trader are you, my friend? Not that it matters to me right now, but... eventually we're gonna need you. Treasure hunter. Whatever that is. Treasure hunter. Treasure trader, I guess. What do you sell? He sells temporal gears? Wirehead? Cool. We'll worry about that later. What crazy settings do you have besides improved hunger and faster spoil rate? Cave-in and soil instability. I think those are the only ones, I believe. I have map though, but I'm not playing without a map or nothing. That's because I'm still pretty new to the game. So, you know, trying not to go too crazy. So I say, as we already have like crazy settings with it. Yeah. Gotta find a good mix. What is this stone? Limestone. Right, we have limestone nearby. I forgot about that. Right, medium fertility soil. That's forest floor. I don't think that's ever... Why is my minimap gone? F6. Somehow I hit F6. I'm not sure how. Yeah, this is forest floor, so that is apparently always low fertility or something. Like, look at how many bushes we have. And look at all the wildlife, too. I feel like we're always running into new deer. I have a good feeling about this seed, guys. What did you have in the fire pits? A storage vessel and 4 cooking pots and 4 bowls. That's the only thing we need to worry about in the beginning. Food, food, food. The cooking pot increases the value of the items by 50%. So you get 50% more satiety or satiety? Satiety? So you get more for your food. But it's very important to get that early on. It's like almost... It's like, imagine you need 50% less food. You just gotta cook it. It's not quite like that. It's... I don't know the exact math here, but... There's a little bun. Okay, there's the bear. Where's our hole? It's over here. You're chasing a little baby. Look at his asshole. I want to throw my spear, but then I don't have a weapon. No, bitch. Whatever. Let's hope the bun gets away. The bun is pretty fast. Oh, I guess he got to the rooster, huh? Rip. Forest floor again. Gotta be some medium fertility soil around here. But we need about 2 stacks worth. We need quite a bit. God, there's so much food. Bless. This is truly a blessing. I guess we just gotta keep trying, right? It's uncommon rain here. Doesn't that mean there's like less likelihood of fertility soil? I don't know how it works. I don't know how it determines these things. Like, look at the food here, bro. That's so much that it's not even... We don't even have to worry about that right now. Gotta stack some of the foods that we do have. Peat! Nice! We'll be able to cut down the processing of the other things that we're gonna be cooking. Let's get like 2 stacks of this. Mark this down. Eat. With grain, it's at least 300% more bang for your buck. Oh, is it? I was wondering about that because I feel like the porridge gives you so much more than what it looks like it's supposed to. Yeah, let's get 2 stacks. I know it'll take up a lot of space here, but we need it. That should be enough for all the vessels that we need. And then we just need sticks and grass after that. Good, good. Medium fertility soil. Where are you? Is that it? No, no. That's it? Oh, it is. There it is. Okay, we found it. Medium soil. Now, what can we eat? We can eat these. There's some copper here. This is not what I noted down. Where's the other copper? There it is. Nice. We have two spots of copper already. Amazing seed so far. We found this one yesterday on stream where we were just running it up, trying to prepare for the next playthrough. So I'm glad I did that. I do love it when a seed is good, but ultimately I just need a nice place to settle. If it looks nice, I'm gonna be happy. Are you marking the mushrooms too that regrow? Do they really? I've heard that they don't. You sure about that? Because if that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna mark them down whenever we loot them later. For now, we're not looting them. For now, we're just sticking to finding the berries and stuff. Because we need the bushes anyway. Oh, again. Oh, again. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. Nice. Good, 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 good. Nice to see. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll have to contact my ISP or something. Like, I can't tell if it's my ISP or if it's OBS. I know OBS has issues too. Yeah, it's kind of wild, man. Crazy internet issues. We had it for a while. I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate you letting me know. I can open up this a little bit. I don't want to make it look too ugly over here, but that's more so a pet peeve rather than I need it to look nice over here, you know. You go. 2 stacks. Growing flax. Do we have flax on us? No, we have no inventory space. We gotta run back. Now we can start preparing the farmland and plant all of this that we do have so far. Did the stream crash? Yeah, you might need to refresh. Well, you probably wouldn't see that. I'm truly sorry about the technical issues. We had a lot of them yesterday too. Wait, have I not looted this one? I don't recognize this. Yeah, I'm hoping it stays relatively stable. I'll have to look into what the problem is. See if we can fix it. That works. Was it happening to all? Yeah. It was not just you. It's definitely on my end. I don't know what it is. Last stream we had like 4 disconnects or something. It's real bad. I assume it's happening on both YouTube and Twitch. Although I can't say for sure. Since we're heading back now, we can grab bushes. Nice. Oops. I also have the sticks on 6 and flint on 7, so I can easily pick up like this when I see sticks or flint. It's very convenient. Rather than have to, like, break it. Like, I used to do this. Break it, wait, loot it, and then run. But now it's so much faster. Grab it and go. We're gonna be clearing out all the brushes here for sticks, and also to kind of open up the area to make it more visible. Very hard to see right now. I had to wait with the bushes that have sprouted. There's a deer again. Okay. Now, how much do you have to work with? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not quite enough. We gotta work with whatever we have here. So, let me think. Maybe here instead? That's not bad. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. That's good. How far does that go? One, 2, 3. Oh my god, I think it's perfect. You always play in third person? No, most of the time. Because it's easier to see things. And I can easier see if I'm getting ambushed or something. But it's also for you guys, because, I mean, you can see more than when I do this, right? Sometimes I'll do this. Like right now, when we're about to place this down, I'll probably do that. I need to think, wait. Gotta cover all this up. I think we start like right here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. I think that's like exactly the size that we need, which is actually kind of disgusting when you think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. And then we cover up the rest here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah. Gotta be like this, right? Right? And we gotta get rid of the low fertility soil. Medium, low, low. Like that. That's our first row. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Sim again. Again, I won't get anything done. I'm sorry, Spurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to count this so many times, but I gotta make sure I get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That looks right to me, man. So you gotta get this row here covered. And then leave the holes right there. Learning to count with Sandy. Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5. Wait. don't know why I'm not eating. Eat, friend, eat. I know. I'm just big dumb. Our cooking pot should be done. Let's go. Okay. So, now, let's get these 4. Set that up. And then we'll drop off as much as we can here. And we'll get the, or not the, but one of the cooking pots. Put it right there. Where's my torch? Torch right there. Land it on the hay bed. I'm sure that's fine. And now... oh my god. Oh my god, our first food! Oh my lord, we're cooking food. Getting that money. Let's go, dude, let's go. Cool. A step-by-step guide on how to fall downstairs. Step 1, step 2, step 4, step 7, step 12. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Okay. How do we not have enough? Where did my math go wrong? 8 by 16. How is that not 124? Oh, because I filled out this side with medium fertility soil. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, this should not have medium fertility soil. That's a total waste. I was so confused. I was like, what? Still missing 1, which means I probably put it somewhere I shouldn't have. Oh, there's 1 right there. Bless. And it's perfect. Our farm is done. Let's go. Now, get our food. Who was here? I ask, who was here when we had our first meal? Proper meal. My man, dude, my man. Let's go. Okay, cool. And we have our first storage too. Or, well, not first, but like, first, let's be honest, proper storage. Look at all those bushes. Good lord, we have over 100 already. Okay, now we need to plant seeds. So, we need flint. Need to nap a bunch of these guys. 4 to be exact from my experience. Because these things break faster than my legs when I try to run. Ever since I turned 30. Alright. I managed the impossible. I completed the adventure capitalist Earth and Moon and Mars and got 100% of the achievements. I don't know what that is, but congrats! That's awesome! It's cool. I'm so happy for you. It's actually so dope. It's always fun when you accomplish a task that you've been setting out to do. Now we can make vegetable stews. Stuff like that. Ain't that freaking awesome? Alright, let's go. We can click a game. Oh, like Cookie Clicker? Actually, I may have just insulted you. Actually, I love Cookie Clicker. I think Cookie Clicker is awesome. I don't care what people say. Now, it's time to plant, my friends. And this time, I'm gonna make sure to do the nutrients right. We're not gonna plant stuff by, like, whether it's flax or rye and whether it's like root vegetables and stuff, we're just gonna plant it by the nutrients. Primarily. Which means we have to set together a little table of what we want planted next to each other. And then the next step after this is probably gonna be to gather a bunch of sticks to protect us from evil monsters. AKA raccoons and rabbits. Yeah, stuff like this I can do third person for, because I can kind of see where the mobs are. We're about to plant crops on day 2. How's that? Are we doing good, guys? My knowledge, like, do animals eat crops when they're not fully grown? I guess chickens would. They would eat the seeds, right? Somebody said there was a built-in camera feature in this, like kind of like Minecraft with replay mod. Is that the case? How do you use that? It'd be so cool to see you kind of build a base, you know? You're about right, no offense taken. I also completed Red Dead Redemption 1 and started on the 2. I know I'm backwards. Well, that's one way to do it. And that's the 4th hole right here. Too good. Missed me. You dang fool. You ain't got no— oh, and he hit me. Okay, I'm fooling around too much. That's it. You done pissed me off, boy. What? Creature weight good. That's a bone arrow. Good creature weight, guys. 1 bone arrow. Sick. Boys, literally skin and bones. Not even skin, actually. Just bones. The thinnest possible, too. I mean, the field mushrooms are right there. I might actually destroy the area anyway, so not gonna put too much focus on that. Instead, run over here, grab this little thing, and make one of these. Look, now we're feasting, my friends. Now we're like eating for real. We have any more rye? Nope. And we might as well eat the berries before things go awry. I guess we don't have rye. Let's— oh, well, there's a bunch of bone arrows in my farm now. So we need to plant the crops. Let's be serious here. There's copper right by our base. That is actually crazy. Oh my god. We have 3 copper spots now. Let's get all the seeds that we do have, and let's get— and there's a bear. Okay, well, we need a pit for our starting place. Where do we want to build a house? That way or this way? Probably this way. So let's make the bear hut here then, or bear pit here. I'm gonna make it out of packed dirt. Gonna take a little longer to dig. Actually, no, we can do that tomorrow. Not hunting anything right now. I think this is the same bear from earlier, actually. That was hunting the rooster and the baby bun, I think. It's time for justice to serve this guy's ass. He's sleeping. Yeah, oh, that's not him. I don't know where the bear is, it doesn't matter. He's gone now. Okay, so what do we got? This one is K, N, and P. So those are the three that we have. N, rye and spelt can go together. Onions gotta have their own, and flax has gotta have their own. We'll do kind of like last time. We'll do spelt and rye off in the very edge. We do it like this, I guess. And then we'll have turnips right here. Then onions right there. And then flax on this second row. There you go. Now we got a little bit stuff growing. Now we have a little problem here. We're not processing anything clay related, which is unfortunate, but we don't have a choice. We have to sleep here. We can't be wandering out in the middle of the night. We need some light here. And just like that, all of our hunger is gone. All of it. Guess who's starving again? Okay, there's the bear. We can kill him. Let me just cook some... That should be good. And let's add some more peat. He's coming. Okay. Come to the pit, you big dummy. Your mother! Oh, he heard me. Oh! Okay. What's your climate right? Temps and rainfall. It's common rainfall and temperature climate, I believe. Because we're in the middle, right? Something. I don't know how it works. Okay, I gotta make sure there's nothing around me. I'm not about to get knocked down into the pit here with the bear. That would be very unfortunate. It is a black bear. It's not the most dangerous bear, but this thing will still tear us apart. I think you can outrun a black bear, though. Dear God. We're gonna have to fix this pit up. This can actually be our food pit, or animal pit, too. Can bears fit in a 2x2? I think they can. I don't think it needs to be a 3x3, actually. Easy to get them down, though. Oh, there goes the shovel. I'm not too concerned about animals right now, though. But I will probably still prepare this. Just to have it done. Maybe leaves. Oh, I need to cook this up, right? We do also have some food over here. Anything to cook? I think we have the onions, yeah. So you need like logs to be able to activate a fire, but once it's activated you can use it for in any way you want. It's really strange. Anyway. This is gonna give us a little bit of dirt to work with as well for decoration, so not bad. You're wasting fuel by letting it burn while not cooking. Are you so set on fuel you don't care? Pretty much, yeah. But at this point, like, we also need to cook these, so we're gonna have to add a little bit more anyway. But yeah, I wasted a little bit earlier, you're right about that. I try to avoid that if possible. But sometimes I forget. But no, we're not really struggling on fuel, but that said, I should still not be doing that. Alright. Might be easier to do this in first person, actually. Yeah, soil instability is definitely a struggle. But that's the point. It is supposed to be hard. Yeah, I guess this one is too tall, it falls in. So we can start by doing this now. This. 1, 2, 3. Five. There you go. Now it's nice and stable. Do you have some sort of goal in this world besides surviving? Building, yes. We're gonna build a whole village. I do a lot of decoration, so... generally, these kind of games I just play for decoration, but I decided, you know what? Let's have some survival challenge as well. We're gonna build big. Not like mega build kind of thing, but definitely big. Like, I already have planned, like, a river or maybe a waterfall coming down here, flowing through the valley, and then have, like, a bridge over, have, like, houses on each side. It's gonna look great. Yes, trust me, it'll look great. What did I just... Oh, I'm starving. What the hell am I doing? Now we're gonna get some protein, too, which is great. Oh, well, fire's out. Yeah, we're getting our first protein here, so we're gonna get a little bit more health here, which is nice. Yeah, go ahead and use 2 bandages here. Cool. And we need another shovel, because these things break fast as heck. And we don't have a stick. Dang it! Give me a stick, please. Just one. Please. Good enough. Well, now we need 2 sticks, actually. I know you can use bones too, but you're gonna need the bones for armor and stuff, so figured I might just keep it that way. Use sticks for now. Exactly 12. How perfect is that? Almost like it's mathed out to be exactly 60. Cool. Now, we need a little pillar in the middle. Sounds like a kind of like a Not a rhyme, but something like that. Little pillar in the middle. And I do... up, up, up. And we're starving again. We just ate the meat. Do you see that? We're already starving again. But if you want to tackle this challenge, just, you know, be ready for that. Because it might be horrible. We don't have any food left. That's crazy. That's all we were able to build on while we were... Oh, Jesus. That's crazy. Okay. Break this. We need another... need this. We need another stick. Oh, there goes all the sticks from this. Sticks don't fall when the leaves deteriorate, do they? No. One stick. Thank you. Oh, And then we do this. Boom. And boom. There you go. Now we have a little rabbit trap. Show up and we'll get a bunch of rabbits. Bunch of boars, maybe. Stuff like that. And now, guess what we need to do? We need food! As if that was a surprise to anyone. We also need to get some more... I want to get like 4 more storage containers. 4 more would be good, because that's enough for... 32 peat bricks can handle that much. So 4 more. Which means about 2 more stacks of clay. A little bit more than that, actually. Let's get 3 stacks. But we do need food first. Maybe we'll run into some... Where's the clay at? It's over there, okay. I did see some food near us. But that's vegetables. I want these. Like, obviously vegetables are huge too. But they're mainly seeds. Guess I'll grab it if I see it. Need I remind you that we are a blackguard, which means we get less food, less foraging from the foraging that we do, which I believe includes the seeds themselves. Which means we get a lot less stuff of everything. Life is a struggle, guys. Life could be dream, but it certainly isn't right now. Oh, we did get some berries. Nice. The white recurrent berries are like so hard to see. They blended right in with the bush. Good job in decoding my horrible typing. I'm impressed. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I don't have any issue understanding you at all. I think you mentioned that earlier too, and I don't think I read that. In that case, I'm really sorry. Let's get 3 stacks of clay here. We should have enough food in our system for that. We don't have to make the... What do you call them? The vessels immediately, but we need to get the resources for them. So we need 32 sticks. We have the peat, so then it's just grass. Grass is easy. Even with a knife, it's easy to get. I'm terrified of being ambushed by a bear here. I know there was one nearby. I don't know if that's the one that we killed. I can't tell. Could be more than one. Never underestimate the bears, guys. You mind sharing what country you're from? I'm from Sweden, man. Jag bor i Göteborg. And nah. Good. That's 3 stacks. And now we need sticks. We also need food. Drop off our clay first. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Berries here, nice. These are the berries I didn't pick up before because I didn't have inventory for them. How perfect is that timing? Oh yeah, we do have the red wine caps. You know what, let's get 4 of these. Let's get 8. Then we can cook it and leave it here. And then when we come back, if we're starving, we'll have food already prepared. Genius. Hey dude! Hello, hello! Are you from Sweden too? Or did you Google Translate that? No judging if you did. Just checking. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, the seed we might as well plant. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat this before we leave, actually. There's a seed we can plant. We can use up some of this. Wait. Like that. There you go. That opens up some inventory space. It's still cooking. Parsnip seeds. I don't know where I put them, but I should be able to hover it and see it. Turnips, onions. I don't think I planted those yet. They use P. Onions do as well. Take a lot longer to grow though, but we'll put them over here. Opposite of it. I thought so. You sound Scandinavian. No to both. Oh, are you Scandinavian perhaps? Norwegian or Danish? Yeah. And then we can start filling out this. I'm Danish. Fair enough, fair enough. Welcome, welcome. We don't need this water, it's just gonna get in our way. I will remove it. You can keep a little bit of water back here. Doesn't hurt to have. But the farm itself needs to be covered, which it is now. And that oh, we have some more seeds here. Mostly onions. Only onions. Turnips, I mean. Growing onions, turnips. There you go. We keep expanding. Jag förstår lite svenska. Well, there you go. I'm sorry to say I can't say the same other way around. I can't fully understand Danish, unfortunately. I struggle with it. Very difficult. Like text-based, I can. I worked at Samsung and they had a Danish support, so I was familiarizing a lot with the some of the Danish like spellings and pronunciations and stuff, but it's very, very difficult for me. All right, we need food and we need whatchamacallit? Sticks. That's the main focus right now. Food and sticks. We need 32 sticks. So jag tror du förstår när jag skriver. Yeah, exactly. A little bit easier. Alright, 39. That should be pretty good. That tree will definitely grow in gravel. Don't question it, guys. That will definitely work. So for the rest, we're gonna be running out and gathering more food. Still setting up our farm over here. We need a lot more sticks later for the what's the word? For the fencing. But for now, that will do. I love how the parents always just run off without their kid. It's so bad, man. You see the little baby slowly running behind. Look at him. Look at him trying to keep up with the parents. Let me see. We could bring some of this. Why not? Just enough for a round of food, right? Maybe 2. I don't want to fill up my inventory too much with mushrooms because, like, we're gonna find a lot more of other things. So mushrooms taking up inventory space is not optimal. But if it's only taking up 1 inventory space, it's a bit better. Okay, that's enough for 2 rounds. Getting a lot of turnips, actually. We've found a lot of them so far. Yeah, like, this place is crazy. The amount of food it has. Just crazy. Mark the mushrooms? Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna mark it with a mushroom, that's it. It doesn't matter what mushroom it is. If I mark it with a mushroom, it means it's edible. If it's inedible and I need it for other reasons, like, I don't know, like maybe you can make poisons or something. Like, there's gotta be a reason for the poisonous mushrooms to exist. But I'll mark that down and then write poisonous or something. Bunch of bad guys over there. I don't think these are edible. They are. Oh. The flyer Garrick definitely isn't, though. But I don't think you need to be an expert to figure that out. Flax grain. Oh, we got some actual flax. Nice. We need 20 of those for a bag. Be sick if we could get that. Very doable. I don't know if you're gonna be able to find enough to have 4 bags, but 1 bag for sure you can get without too much trouble. Buster mushrooms are making for stew in the multiplayer. Really? Wait, really? I mean, for poisoning your friends? Is that what you're insinuating here, Critzy? I think that is a fruit tree right there. Oh, damn it. Got him. We'll eat something in a second here. Ah, no fat. Unfortunate. We're just gonna eat this. One of these we can bandage. Whew. They gave me a proper scare. More food in here, I think. This is why you need bandage, guys. Life without bandage is bad. Just like real life. Alright. What doesn't kill them makes them stronger? Yeah, remind me not to play multiplayer with you. Oh, Jesus. Never trust anything this guy cooks. That's the real super hardcore challenge right there. Playing with you on the team. Okay. Is there anything we can throw away here? Not really. I guess she's gonna... No, I don't want to eat the grain. I'd rather eat these than... Damn. Maybe we'll do this. Do that. I think we should be able to pick all this up too, because we already have some, right? Oh. Perfect. Yeah, the knife broke. Aha! Okay, now we can go back. And then we continue tomorrow, or maybe we'll see. I don't think. Yeah, we'll do the clay today, and then we can off in the morning go off and get more food. Why is he talking in third person? No, third person. Oh, playing in third person. My bad, my bad. It's because for me, I'm playing hardcore, right? So I want to be able to see better when the animals come to get me. So it's a little bit easier for me to notice when they're behind me. If I have this, it gives me a big grander view. I can see over the tree right there. If I'm like this, you see how the tree up there, like right here. See how it goes further away? You get a little bit more field of view or whatever. It's just better for spotting things. I did have that fruit tree that I wanted to take down. I don't know where it was, but it was somewhere in that direction. We'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, let's go. Oh, berries. I just want something to stop the hunger that isn't something that I can easily cook with. To be fair, I can cook with the berries too now that we have the porridge. So I guess I'll have to get a little bit more berries. Ooh, there's some. But we don't have space. It's a struggle, man. It's so bad. But we have a lot of stuff to plant now at least. I mean, this is pretty close to base though. It'd be easy to go back and get it, right? But yeah, that's why I play in third person. It's easier to see. I feel like it gives you guys a wider angle too to watch. So, just nice. Bushes are the enemy, guys. Make sure you break them down. You never want to have your vision blocked by bushes when you're being chased by bad guys. All right, and then we do a little bit of. We'll probably just fill it up completely, to be honest. We're going to be cooking a lot of food here. I might eat one of the turnips. No, they have barely enough to cook something with. We're just going to have to suffer until this is cooked. It is what it is. Let's plant some crops in the meantime. So, let me think about this. Why can't I move this? So we have spelt and rye go there, flax go there, onion and turnip. That's a rye. And then that's the spelt. And then the flax goes here. Turnips and onions. Now, you might be asking why I care so much about planting in the exact way that I am. That is just because it's easier to keep track of the nutrition. So when you're replanting and you're rotating crops, it's much easier to switch things out. And they grow at like the same rate, kind of. So this makes things a little bit easier. Oh, you can fill it up straight on the bowl. Oh, goodness. Let's make a big stew of this as well. Very good. And then we need some berries. Actually, no, we don't need the berries right now. We should be good with what we have until tomorrow, and then we can cook this tomorrow instead. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. Let's make one... Ah, dang. Make one waddle gate. Just so that we can have an entrance. And then we expand our little hut a tiny bit. This is done. We can remove this now. Should be good on food here. Cool. Now we should be safe in here to do some pottery. We need a bunch of these storage vessels here. I'm gonna go for 4 of them. Storage will slowly but surely become more and more of a problem. But for now, we're still kind of under control here. Let me refill my water bottle. Perfect. Here's a friendly reminder that you can Alt-Tab while you're holding right-click, and it will continue doing whatever action you were doing. You can't move from the place, but you can automate some of these things. That can be a little bit tedious sometimes, so... Any chance to speed the process up is always welcome. The first one done. On to the second. What if we can... Ah. We can speed it up a little bit. The top and the left corner will allow you to place, in our orientation, in our case. It's going to differ depending on where you are. Like which way you're facing and stuff. But so the top and the left corner for me, I'll be able to use the double-sided one. Speed things up a little bit. I think I'm just gonna suffer here. I'll take a little bit of damage. Actually, no. That's not a good idea. We still need to get grass and such. Yeah, let's actually eat. We need 40 grass, right? Good. Now, back to business. Yeah, that part is sped up a tiny little bit. That's nice. As soon as all the plants are planted, like in every single slot down there, as soon as all of that has crops, then we can start making the house. Preferably I want the bushes down too, but... Beggars can't be choosers, huh? Actually, we need rocks. We don't need sticks for the fence. We're gonna need to find some boulders. That would be way faster too, I think, to get the fence we need. One more. This is storage we're gonna be using well into for the rest of the game, essentially, just because of how cold it keeps the food for storage. For vegetables and the grain, it's better than the wooden chests. And Lord knows, do we need every little bit of advantage if we can get in a run like this? Otherwise we are screwed. We should be fine to starve here. We'll eat in the morning. There's only one left anyway. Ah. Can't see a thing. 3, 4. Then... Anybody else feels unsettled right now? We put... No, we can't. Gotta put it one at a time. Gotta check if you could maybe put like multiple or something, but... No can do, amigo. These will only take 16 hours, which is great. Minus 7 hours that we're about to sleep too. We'll sleep with the torch in our hand. What's the worst that could happen? Do you know about the hay bale cellar door trick? Yes. You mean the one where like you break them faster than other blocks? I didn't do that last time, but I'm gonna try and do that this time. Okay, it's 7 AM. Perfect time. Good. Now, bushmeat is already spoiled. Well, that's rot, I guess. See, that's the wolf that we killed, by the way. It is already 90% spoiled, so this one might as well just get turned into rot. That is crazy how fast that spoiled. 16 hours left on this. 1 day left on that. Yeah, we want to prioritize this one then. Gotta get some of those hides going. Yeah, we need food. We need berries. Let's run along and see what we can find. Like I said, we do need a lot of sticks too, so... Mark, what did you do? He knocked down the whole thing, running around for his life. Good lord. That almost crashed my computer, froze my game. Maybe I shouldn't be playing with Caven or soil thing. Was it crashed my computer? I'll be unable to play with that setting for all the wrong reasons. For keeping your food spoilers low, keep them in a cellar. Yeah. I guess we could. We could actually make a temporary little baby cellar to put stuff in. Let me just get some berries first, just to be able to cook these this porridge. I want to make the most out of the berries too, and also get some more seeds while we're at it. So. Some more flax, it's nice. Nice. Yeah. Look at that, man. At this rate, we'll be able to make a lot of porridge, actually. Can't see a thing right now. Oh! Tree! It gave us 3, nice. We'll be planting these, and we'll make a little orchard as well. More clay here, nice. Might need that, so you know what? I'll note it down. That's scary, man. Makes me tense up every time. Come on, berries. And we're like out of inventory space. Okay. 4 berries. Any more? And there is more, but I mean, inventory is kind of over here. Just do the red ones. But yeah, we have bauxite here. What the heck is that? Is that limestone rock? Oxidation layer. What does that mean? Oh dear lord. Is that a locust? Oh, it is. Oh god. Nope. We have onions already, so this should be fine. Do we have any more red berry bushes? Okay. No, but there's more black ones. Nice. Might be another one over there too. If it is, we should have enough berries, I think. Well, it was a blackberry bush, but the wolf. We do need the spear's about to break, actually. Some more mushrooms. There's more red bushes. A lot of them. Wait, did I not pick up my berries? I thought I did. Be by the bush, right? Not sure bauxite is useful, but if you don't plan to make steel, might be wrong though. I have no clue. I mean, it looks nice. I know people said it was like super good for something. I think it was for decoration. Gonna make a oh, Jesus. We're gonna be able to. We're gonna be able to make a lot of onion soup. I don't know why I struggle to speak. Sure. Oh god, I don't have any spells on me. Ooh. We're gonna have to come back for that. These two. Yeah. Oh, there's so much, man. Any red ones? I mean, there's cranberries, but... Oh, there's more peat. I don't mind having some peat closer to our base. Yeah, like... Oh, we have some medium fertility soil here, too. No, that's forest floor. Dang it. Dag nabbit. Somebody told me that forest floor is always bad, so... That made me physically flinch so bad. I was like, what is happening? This is scary, this setting, man. Where did this one come from? What? Where did this soil come from? Well, I guess we have a cave there now. Dear God. Dude, it's scary, bro. It's genuinely scary to play with this setting on. Found a cave, yeah. Good thing nothing is caved in over here yet, except for that, you know. Building near a mountain might not be such a good idea. What do you think? So, let's see. What do we got? Do we have any food in here? Nope. Do we have any food in here? Nope. It's just this then. Flax we're not going to cook with. I'm going to use that for food for the animals later. We are going to cook with this, though. We can make 3 rounds. And eat the rest of the berries. We have found 15 turnips. That's crazy, dude. We can do this. Let it cook while we're doing this. Oh, we don't have any fuel, do we? Okay, that's cooking now. Nice. In the meantime, plant some crops. So turnips here. Parsnips, I don't think we have any of those. Onions we do have. Flax we have a crazy amount of now. We will expand the farmland, but only after we go to the Copper Age. For now, I'm happy just to have, you know, as much as possible, as much as we can find to cover this area. Is there any other crops I saw over here? Might as well pick them up now that I have the inventory space for it. Bunch of mushrooms, which is good. Definitely have a lot of that. Right, turnip. What do you think? How we're doing, guys? I think we're doing quite all right. We're starting to get to the point where we're thriving. Our snip was here. I don't really care which mix of items. Well, we're just gonna get everything we find and put it in there. That's it. All there's to it. We need more fuel to be able to cook all of this. Let's chop down a tree here. Do you have any animals yet? Oh my god. Oh my god, it worked. Wait, we have all of them. Oh dear god, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a lot of fat. Brother, that's huge. I did not think that that would work so well. We got the whole family down there, man. Ugh. Gotta wait for the babies to grow up now. What a crazy little pit we have there. Ain't that incredible? Right. Now we can go ahead and break these. Yeah, that's gonna be a good source of fat. Oh, it actually cooked all the turnips. I'm actually shocked it had enough fuel for that. A lot of fat, probably not. Is it late spring? Their creature weight's gonna be low still. Really? That's good weight. Do I need to throw down food for them to eat? That's something you have to do? Or does it not matter? Should I kill the big ones now? Is there a risk of them going low? Or is it just gonna get better as long as they're near like grass? Because I'm concerned. Like I want to leave them because I feel horrible about killing the parents for the babies. I know it's a game, right? But it's like, I don't know. It just feels horrible. Like I will literally lose sleep. I'm not even kidding. So if I can avoid that, that'd be great. Go ahead and pick up all of this. Put away all the tools that we can. Open up as much inventory space as possible. Now break this. Softy, at least you meet their parents. I would kill them as you are ready to cook them. Yeah, that's also a good idea. It doesn't need to be that far down, does it? I don't think. Isn't it enough just to have it like this? I think this works. Somebody can correct me on this, but... Just store as much as we can here of the things that we don't need on us. Everything else is kind of useful here. Cool. Well, it does not need to be down. The point is you have to be sealed. No natural light. Ah. There you go. So that should work then. Like, isn't that another one of the babies? Kind of would rather it's in the pit, right? Can I scare him into the pit, maybe? Oh, we're crazy. Oh, we're crazy with it. Look. Oh my god. This is the greatest pit ever. Holy moly. Just gonna keep shoving animals down there. I know animals don't starve if they don't eat. I know that's the case. But I don't want their weight to go down either. I don't know if I need to feed them. I don't even know if you can feed them. You can feed chickens and such by just throwing them food, I think. I don't think you need a trough for it. You still need a hen box if you want them to lay eggs, I believe. But, what do you call it? Or at least brood or whatever to get chickens or chicks. But I don't know about the deer. Greatest pit ever, I'm gonna tell Brad. Well, there you go. Can't leave him out of it. Okay. Let's plant 3. So we need sticks. We need a crazy amount of sticks because I need to start mapping out how I want things to look here. So first things first, we need food. That's the first thing we need. Actually, there we go. Now that is functional, and then we can go ahead and do this. Back up the rest there, and now we're good. Now we should be good. You can make a cellar on top of the mountain if you want. Yeah, but it's a little bit better if it's colder, though, right? Like if at least the outside temperature, like in the summer, I don't think the cellar is going to be quite as effective as it is going to be during the winter, stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to need a stupid amount of sticks here, so yeah, we're just going to get going. We're starting to get a lot of seeds in there. I want to start protecting them. I think a stack of sticks should be good for now. The maple trees are really good for that. If you don't have scissors yet, or shears or whatever, this is how you want to get your sticks, alright? Just dig straight up like that. In all the different corners of the tree. But we already have 40 sticks. Actually, probably more. Probably some more in the trunk, or in the crown of it. Inside the ground is always colder. Yeah. Mountaintops are actually colder, but outside temperature matter, yeah. Major downside to living in the tropics. Yeah, I can imagine that being the biggest problem, yeah. Okay, that one doesn't seem to have a lot of sticks. This one does. The animals? Just when I saw a wolf here not too long ago. You can start making the makeshift armor now. You just dig straight up like this, walk under, let it do all the work. The best method before you get the shears. At least to my knowledge. My albeit kind of limited knowledge. Chopping down the tree at the very end gives you all the sticks that may have gathered up on all the tree trunk, or the tree crown, sorry. Now, We need to cover the whole farm. We also need to make makeshift armor. I say we do the armor first. So we need 14 of these. So, armor. Or improvised armor. Okay, so 9 dry grass. Okay, that's all it is. I gotcha. To my knowledge, this doesn't make your character any hungrier. But it's a nice way to get a little bit of defense. And when I say a little bit of defense, I mean a little bit of defense, like a tiny bit. Without making you hungrier. Good. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves some fence now. Oh right, we weren't making this fence, were we? Well, we kind of have no choice for now. We gotta have some fence, right? We can always remove it later. There you go. Now it's safe from animals, for the most part. Just like that. Should be good. Cool. Get rid of this. I want to get started on our berry farm too. Let me check something out real fast. We need to clear out a bunch of space. Actually, we don't. Let's think about this. If we have the path coming through straight through here. Like, let's think. We have a path coming through here, right? And then we can have the beehive area on the other side way up, like one step up. That minimizes it does look nice when it's all in one flat area though. We do need a lot of dirt anyway. Although we could just raise this one later. That would be easier. The only reason we didn't raise this one now is because we needed the water. Once we have copper, we can raise this whole thing. So we can do that sometime in spring, I guess. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that instead, yeah. But we can still get the measurements right. So it should be 4 in between on both sides. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the entrance to the B area should be right here. I don't have the stones to be able to make the staircase right now, but get to that. Yeah, that's where the bees are gonna go. And then we have the animals next to this. It's gonna go directly in there. So we're gonna need a lot more sticks. We're gonna need a lot more stones. The animals can come last though. The animals are not a priority. We need a whole round of crops to grow in first. But we can certainly kind of map things out and prepare ourselves a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, This one extends one further than this one, so that means we can get an idea of where the house is gonna go. The house is gonna go right there, so the fence will come in here, like this. That means the path is gonna be right there. Gonna need a lot of grass, so I'm gonna try and save as much of it as possible. But for now, let's just get a very basic setup here so we can start a house setup. Okay, that one needs to... So this is the entrance, right? Let me think about this. So that's the entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then there's the entrance to the house. Right there. That puts the wood beams right there. Cool. Good. You have a starting point. We're gonna get to this eventually. For now, we need more seeds. We need more food. Which is actually kind of bad because I don't think we have any right now. We have a little bit. We have some flax we can eat, worst case scenario too. So. And we'll just cook up some flax. Why not? Not optimal food, but it's better than starving. Time is it? It's 7 p.m. It's a bit early to go to bed, I think. We could get started on the... Yeah, we could get started on the berry farm. Let me see if I know the dimensions for the berry farm. There's gonna be one more fence on the side of the farm itself, and then one. So we need to borrow one of these fences. You can first aid up after. What just broke? Is that my axe? Did I have another one? Okay, so which angle is this? Let me think. So the berry farm should be right here. Yeah. Okay, so it should be right there. We're gonna replace this with stone later, but for now it's gonna have to be fence. And then we have a big... Yes, exactly. So this is the entrance to the berry farm here. But because this is kind of scuffed right now, gonna be weird. That's gonna have animals coming in. I'll have to think about this. Entrance goes right there. That's where the bushes are gonna be. So this needs to be raised as well. Yeah, this entire thing needs to be raised. This will be extra good because it'll keep the crops safe as well. We just need more, you know, fence. We'll basically do that. They might be able to get in here. I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't think they will, actually. But definitely when this fence is up, they'll be fine. So let's go ahead and fill this in. More. Because it's time to get these berry bushes down. They've been down for way too long. We need to get started on this now. Wait, where's all my dirt? Is that all of it? We don't have any more dirt. I just want I had some. Crazy. Well, we're gonna have to clear this out anyway, so there's another bear. Thing is, if that bear gets into the pits, the animals are dead, right? We're gonna have to make another one. Like an emergency bear one. I was gonna continue using that one for bears. And then maybe some animals on the side, but it has proven a little bit too effective. This bear comes at a good time, to be honest. Do need food. Okay. Make another spear. Ooh. I hit him. Need him to chase me. Good lord, that noise. I'm sorry, guys. The noise will go away soon. A scary noise. Why is it making that noise? There we go. That's normal. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Freaking thing, dude. Oh. Dang it. We're just gonna have to lose him then. Can we lure him into the thing here, maybe? He doesn't eat the crops, does he? Oh, he doesn't get in there, way? Really? Okay, whatever. Let's sleep then. We'll see if we can fix this in the morning. Yeah, the cave-in is making it so difficult with the bears, man. Not cave-in, sorry. Soil having like physics, making the bear situation very difficult, very unbearable. Yeah, flax gives you way less, but it does give you some. But hold us off until this bear is dead. I was afraid he was going to kill all of those. Okay, round 2. Do this bear. Am I faster than him? Can I just kite him and kill him that way? There you go. You bastard. I have to reinforce this trap later. Go. I was able to get out in time. Dear God. Okay. So we don't have any more fat, do we? This bear rug is, or bear thing, is definitely not gonna survive for much longer here. Wait, actually? If I mix these two? Perfect. If it extends it. It at the cost of a little bit of durability from the other one, which sucks, but it's better than the alternative. We need a lot more fat. I might need to. I might need to kill the deer, guys. I'm sorry. I might have to. It sucks. I don't want to because the babies aren't like. It's a game. I'm just gonna have to convince myself it's fine. Let me think. Right. Fill this out. All right, now I believe Does that one extend out at all? No, it should be in line. That means the bushes should be right here then. That's where the bushes should be. Although, we're gonna have trees there instead, I think. Oh dear God. Oh, I have food. Right. That's part of the reason we did this. Could just use the other one actually. It has heat in it. Oh, whatever. Right, that should set us for food, and then we can use the first aid to heal up a little bit. But for now, it's time to get this down. That should go all the way until there, I would say. Yeah, never mind. Well, I don't think we're gonna have trees here, but we'll, like I said, we'll make a little orchard for it instead. And then we need the small ones in the middle, like this. How many? I forgot exactly how many it is. Oh, yeah, we can just... Yeah, it should be easy to measure, just like this. Right there. That's how much. And then another row like this. Another row. And then one more. And then it comes around the edge like this. Not like that. That. Entrance right through there, and then we continue around. Same on this side. Kind of need to remove one of these just to be able to measure this right, though. I think the meat should be done now, right? You guys are about to see a crazy food farm going on. Not all done, but enough. I'll do 2 first aids here to make sure we're full health. I don't want to risk anything. Oh, these are all done now. Forgot about these. Cool. We got more storage. This is just gonna be for like random stuff, really. It's stuff that we don't have inventory space for right now. Make another trap. Maybe get some chickens. That should be good meat for now. Okay, like chopping them down with the axe is so much faster. I'm actually just gonna do it. It tanks the durability of it, but whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that actually right? That's a bit much. No, that is right. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll be able to measure out this side too. Before we finish this, I wanna also measure out the B area. 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, fence. And then 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, skep. 1, 2, skep.